Hola,
Hello.
vamos a hacer un ejercicio que hicimos en el workshop del festival. Es un ejercicio de respiración, para relajarse y para visualizar.
We're going to do one of the exercises, one of the activities we did for the Mother Tongues Festival, and it's an exercise to help you relax and to help you visualize or use your imagination.
Entonces les voy a pedir que cierren los ojos.
So let's close our eyes.
Respiren en 4 tiempos, inhalen en 4 tiempos.
We're going to breathe in 4 times, counting to 4.
Luego mantener el aire 4 tiempos.
Then you hold for another 4 times.
Y luego exhalar en 4 tiempos.
And then you breathe out, counting to 4 as well.
Ahora les voy a pedir que se imaginen un color cuando estén inhalando.
So next, as you breathe in, I'm going to ask you to think of a color.
Luego mantener el color 4 tiempos.
Then you hold that color for 4, counting to 4 again.
Y luego exhalar el aire y exhalar el color en 4 tiempos.
And then finally, you breathe out the air and also the color that you have imagined, counting to 4.
Y lo vamos a repetir hasta que termine la música.
And we're going to repeat this cycle until the music ends.
And now we will continue with some exercises about how can we prepare our mouth and our throat in order to pronounce like a different language, in this case Spanish. So this is very simple. I just will ask you like to hold your hand in front of you and inhale and try to send the air towards to your lungs, like como el estómago.
Yeah. So you're breathing in, and the air is going down to your belly.
Yeah. And when I'm exhaling, I will send the air towards my hand through my mouth, like
as if you're trying to fog your mouth.
Yeah.
As if you're holding a mirror. A mirror, right? Yeah. How close do you have to hold the?
As far as you can feel, this here is warm. You can do it. Like the idea is to reach your hand with your breath. So notice how your rib cage is expanding and contracting when you're inhaling. exhaling. And try to put your hand closer to your mouth. And feel how your breath is reaching your hand. Now let's put our hand far away a little and try to reach it with your breath as well. Try to feel your throat. And slowly try to close your hand. And bring your hand with yourself. So we will keep this energy and we will work with our tongue now. Let's imagine that our tongue is searching for something all around your mouth. Inside of your teeth, outside of our teeth, in the palate. You also can swallow. But now let's try to expand our mouth with our tongue, like try to go everywhere. Breathing, try to reach this back head like as much as I can. And then I will swallow every time I can. And now my tongue needs to go out and find something outside. Something very, very far away. And up, or even down, in different places. And also your tongue will lead your movement. Every way. And now I will ask you to tell us what did you do last week, but all the time with the tongue outside. Like this, for instance. I will say something to Victor, like I was studying the whole previous week for a test and so on.
So to tell an event, something that happened last week. And are we doing it at the same time?
At the same time.
Okay.
That okay?
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Okay, let's think about. I need to think about one thing. Okay, yeah. I've got something.
Let's try to put your tongue as far as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it for 1, 2, 3. So now let's try to tell the same story or the same idea, but in a normal way at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So let's do the last one for vocalization. That it's almost the same that the tone inside of the mouth, but now with a small ball of air, like a little ball of air everywhere. Go behind, up, the middle of the teeth, beneath your tongue. Try to go up. And now, small ball of air. It's getting bigger and bigger. And bigger. Until it explodes.
What we're trying to do at this point is, as you can probably guess, is just to exercise some self-awareness about our body, and especially this part of our body, the throat, the mouth, the tongue, what's inside the mouth, so the teeth, your palate, our rib cage, the air as it goes in and out, and what things we can do with air, and so on. We're going to move on to the next section in the workshop, looking towards pronunciation. And by now, you probably feel your mouth and your tongue and the throat as well warm, because we've been doing all these exercises, and that should help us move on to this next stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at 4 sounds from Spanish. These are vowel sounds. So vowels are sounds that typically are very they use a lot of air inside the mouth. With your tongue, I want you to think of the tip of your tongue and bring the tip of your tongue towards the back of your lower front teeth. Yeah, so just feel the back side of your lower front teeth. So I'm just feeling with my tongue the back side of my lower front teeth. Okay, now let your tongue rest. So your tongue is flat down, more or less relaxed, and not pushing, but resting. And this is the first sound. The tongue is in that position, and I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to say, ah. I'll say it again. Ah. That's the first of the 4 vowels. Second vowel. Your tongue is still resting in the same position. It's resting on the, let's call it the floor of your mouth, and resting against the back of your front lower teeth. Yeah, still there. This time I'm going to smile like a cat with my tongue in that position. And I'm going to say, eh. Listen again. Eh. One more time, just me. Eh. This time, I am going to think and feel, right, this is my tongue. I want to feel the rear sides of my tongue, right? And the rear part of the sides of my tongue, I'm going to bring the rear side of my tongue up until they touch the upper teeth at the back, right? So the front of my tongue is more or less free. It's not really trying to touch anything. The front of my tongue is not trying to touch anything. The sides of my tongue are trying to reach for the rear upper teeth, right? Okay, and with that in mind, I'm going to say, still a cat smile, E, right? Just listen, 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 don't repeat. E, E. The last one, fourth and last one, a Spanish vowel. This one is, the tongue is trying not to touch anything inside your mouth. It is impossible. It has to touch something, it has to rest somewhere.
It's like relaxed.
But you are thinking of a relaxed tongue. So the tongue is not trying to go anywhere. It's just where it is. And what I'm doing is I'm making a circle with my lips. Yeah, but the tongue is not really going anywhere. So this is what I'm doing. I'll do it on my own first. Oh, oh. These are normally very difficult for, depending on what your first language is. If it is English, these are typically very difficult to make for an English speaker, because in English, we have a lot of combinations of vowel sounds. We have what technically is called diphthongs. So if you want to say the name Pedro, which is a very common male name in Spanish, somebody trying to learn Spanish coming from English, what they would say is Pedro, not Pedro. Yeah?
Like with a U?
So in English, you would have the O, and then you have a little bit of a U, so O. But that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at O, Pedro.
It's like in Spanish, we cut the vowel.
Yeah, so in Spanish, we have very clear-cut vowel sounds, single vowel sounds. We also have diphthongs, but it's mostly single vowel sounds. In English, we have lots of diphthongs, lots of combinations of O and U, so O. Yeah, but we're not looking at that. Now, A, E, I, O. We're going to learn the first word from our song. And the words are full of these vowels. Let's go for it. The first word is bamboleo. Yeah, so bamboleo, bamboleo. Yeah, so we got a, bam, bo, le, o. Bambolea, bambolea. Okay, this rhythm, it's a rumba flamenco rhythm. So this is a typical rhythm from the south of Spain. Rumba is a type of flamenco rhythm which is used for parties. This is the party flamenco rhythm. I'm not very good at it. I can't really play the sort of proper flamenco, but this is the party. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. I'll do it one more time. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así.
We enjoyed so much this. Like, thank you very much. We will hope to do this like in presentially, like in person,
face to face.
But that was what we have prepared for you. So we hope you liked it and you enjoyed that, as we enjoyed a lot. So yeah, thank you so much.